Hey, what's going on, guys? So today's topic is, should you quit your job when you start your own Shopify business, your own e-commerce business, or should you wait? And you might be thinking to yourself, hey, but you don't have experience about it. You shouldn't be talking about this because you don't have life experience. You're way too young. And that's true. I've never had a job in my life, like a 9-to-5 job. And honestly, I had a lot of benefits when I first started because, I started when I was 16 years old. So I didn't have like responsibilities. I was just, my only responsibility, honest, was to get good grades in high school and see what college I was going to. So I didn't have like a lot of responsibilities in terms of family and like, hey, you gotta pay for your kids' school, you gotta pay for the rent. I didn't have none of that. So in my case, it was kind of easier, but I wouldn't say easier because I had to start from scratch like anyone else without a penny, okay? But I've worked with a lot of people that are in situations where they do have responsibilities with their families, they do have a job, and they ask me if they should pretty much quit their job. And my experience with that is that when you start your Shopify business and you start generating sales and you make the numbers, right? So you are making $100 profit per day, that means you're making $3,000 per month profit. And then you make the numbers and you're like, oh, this is actually what I'm earning at my job. What if I could just stay at home and work full-time on my business and I can live off of that, right? And let's say this is the first month. So then the person quits their job and the results start going down, okay? That happens a lot. Happens a lot with Facebook ads, happens a lot with products, happens a lot with Shopify in general, especially if you're just getting the hang of things. So when things start going down, you start getting frustrated. Immediately, you get scared because you're using your savings to spend on your ads, but at the same time, you have a lot of responsibilities with your family. You still have a lot of responsibilities on your house. You gotta pay for the food, you gotta pay for your kids' school, you gotta pay for rent, you gotta pay for all the other expenses that life gives you, right? So it's not a practical option if you're just starting out. If you wanna quit your job and make it full-time, then you gotta first have consistent results along the months, so you can determine if it's a good option to quit at that point. But and actually I had a student that was doing very well. In his first month with me, he started getting awesome results and he told me, I'm gonna quit my job. But I remember where one of my mentors told me that people shouldn't quit their jobs way too soon. So I told him that, don't quit your job way too soon because things might go south, and then I wanted to have more stability. I wanted to be able to get another income stream so that first of all you can take care of the expenses and at the same time invest in your business. And turns out that the second month after that, he didn't quit his job, but he was about to do it. Things definitely went south. I mean, he just the campaign went down. Then it was hard for him to find different products, things like that. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you never know what could go wrong. And I'm not saying, I'm all about taking action. I'm all about risk taking. I do that every single day. I take risks. But you also have to think, what's the more practical solution for your own situation at this precise moment, okay? When you have another income stream of your job, you become less frustrated emotionally because you know that, yeah, at this point, I am going to my job and I hate that stuff. I want to punch my boss in the throat, but at the same time, you're generating an income. Regardless if you have to spend time to generate that, you're trading time for dollars, you're still generating the income. So you can be sure that, hey, every month I'm getting $300 that I can invest in my business so that I can eventually make the same amount of money that in my job, get it consistently, and then quit my job and become a full-time online entrepreneur. That's the most practical solution. If you are thinking about this, get my advice. I'm telling you, like, even though I've never had a job, I work with a lot of people that do have a job, and most of my coaching students have a job and have had a job. And I've seen a ton of people that made that mistake, and it's just frustrating in general. You don't have a job, then you can get another job, you have to apply and they don't get you back, things like that. So that's my 2 cents, guys. I would definitely consider it. Try to get stability, try to see the amounts on a monthly basis, if it's consistent, how much profit are you actually making, how much money do you need to keep running your business and to scale your business. and be sure to, so that you have enough, save money so that you can scale and not only maintain like this, but scale it as well. When you feel you are in a nice situation, you're making good money, you know exactly how to replicate results fast when things go down, then go for it, become an online entrepreneur. But always remember that another income stream is always good. Having a job is not something bad. Like, that's a misconception. Everyone's like, oh man, screw the 9 to 5. And yeah, screw the 9 to 5, but as well, it helps you generate money so that you can get freedom eventually, okay? Having a job is not bad if you're using the resources to reach financial independence and time freedom, location freedom, and build your own empire, online or offline, whatever it is. So guys, that's pretty much it. That's kind of like a life advice, and a lot of people, I think, will benefit from this. So guys, hope you like this video. If you did, smash that subscribe button, like the video. Want to see those likes in this video. Comment below. I want to see your comments. I want to see the engagement. I want you to watch all my videos. So that, guys, that's pretty much it. See you in the next episode.